Yo, what's going on? Your boy Platt back again with another video, and man, this thing is just beautiful. I can't stop looking at it. Teslas seem like the new thing nowadays, and this thing looks absolutely beautiful. We are doing the calipers. Look how dull and boring it looks behind that wheel. We need to add some color, and we are doing gloss red, and then we're gonna add the Tesla decal on top so it really pops. So it's gonna be gloss red with the black Tesla logo to go with the black, all black Tesla right here. So let's get this thing up in the air. Let's remove the wheels. Now look how boring this caliper looks. Doesn't even have Tesla on it. It's just a big plain silver metal piece right there, guys. So we're gonna make this thing look a lot better. I'm gonna add some pop to it. First things first, guys, if you have these big style calipers like this, first thing I do is take off this black rubber piece here, take this off, and then we could tape this up. That way we don't get any paint on that. And then we could just put this back on after we paint. First thing I do is start off by sanding the caliper down. This is 100 grit sandpaper right here. And then I'll use something a bit more smoother, just to smooth out the caliper before we start painting. Just want to show you guys with the rear caliper here, I did take this little bracket off. There's a little 10 mil bolt right here holding this bracket in. So I just took that off, put it towards the side, that way we can get behind this bracket and get the full caliper there. So next step now, I do have an air compressor, so I'm gonna take some compressed air and get my air gun and blow out all the dust, debris and stuff that's still on this caliper from when sanding the caliper down. Now we're gonna clean the caliper, so we're gonna spray it once with degreaser, wipe it all down, and then I'm gonna spray it again with 99% rubbing alcohol, and that'll ensure that it kills everything left on this caliper. Any waxes, dirt, grime, anything left still on here, make sure we get all that off so our paint sticks nice and properly. Calipers are now masked up. Let me show you guys what I did here. I've showed this before in previous videos, but I will explain it again. Blue tape, I got it in as close as possible to the caliper, worked my way out, got this plastic sheet here, taped it down. That covered up majority of the rotor here. We got tape right on there. That was the brake bleeder. And then we got tape all in there to cover up the brake pads and the metal brackets there. Show you guys under and around. Everything's all masked up right to the bracket there. Goes all the way up. We got this line masked up, and then we got the plastic all covering the components back there. So now we're good. We're not going to get any overspray anywhere. This caliper is ready to be sprayed. Let me show you guys the back side. We got the e-brake there, all masked up, the electronic e-brake, everything masked up here, in and around, taped up. We got inside here, up in there. And don't worry if you get overspray on the rotor. Obviously you're not going to mask it up perfectly. There is adhesive remover to remove the overspray that gets onto the actual rotor. So if you guys don't know how to get inside as close as possible, this is what I use. This is just a small little tiny flathead, so I'll put the tape in as much as I can, and then I will glide this along the tape just to flatten it down and make sure it sits down properly. Same thing within here. This little flathead really helps to push down the tape. Now we are ready to spray our primer coats. Give it one final wipe down and we're ready to spray our primer. Alright guys, we're ready to go with our red caliper paint. Alright guys, the red is complete. We're now ready to apply the decal. These are Tesla decals. I just printed out myself. I have a plotter, cut them out, and now we're gonna apply it on here. So I let it dry for about an hour before applying these decals here. So here's how we do it. We're just gonna peel it off, and we're gonna line it up straight as best as we can here. Clean. It's like, it makes such a big difference when you add that decal on top of the caliper. It just looks complete now. So now that that decal's on there, we're gonna apply the clear coat on top. That way it seals it all in. This is the 2K I use. I'm not gonna get into detail with this because I explain it in pretty much almost all of my videos, but this is 2K clear coat by SprayMax. What I do with this, I'm gonna spray a light coat and then I'm gonna follow it up immediately with a solid heavy coat. Step back, let it dry overnight. We come back and we'll unmask it. All right, now we're gonna do the solid coat. Now it's complete. We're just gonna step back, let it dry overnight, come back and unmask it and put it all back together. And there is the caliper completed. To get out the overspray, all we're gonna do is rotate the rotor and boom, all our overspray right there, that's totally okay. We got our 3M adhesive remover. We're gonna spray it on there and we're gonna wipe it off. And just like that, all the overspray is now off. Now, you could do these easily with the front, but with the rear, it's got the electronic e-brake that automatically locks. So I will have to put the wheels on, drive it up and down just so that the wheel moves, put it back up in the air, take the tire off, and then take the overspray off. Unfortunately, that's the only way to do it with the Tesla vehicles. Look how much better that looks behind the wheel. See, compared to seeing just a plain silver caliper and to seeing the red caliper, it makes a huge difference, especially with the Tesla decal on there. Completes the look. It almost looks like this vehicle should come stock, like factory, with the red calipers. The fact that there wasn't even a Tesla decal on the factory caliper was kind of mind-blowing, because I know on the Model 3 it had the Tesla decal on the silver caliper. So yeah, it's a little weird, but this looks absolutely awesome. I want to know what you guys think of this. We got it out in the sunlight, guys, and it is looking beautiful as ever. Alright guys, that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Please let me know in the comment section below what you guys think of these calipers. I think these turned out really good. Subscribe if you're new, and hit that thumbs up button. Really appreciate it. My name is Ihab Halat. Catch you guys in the next video. Peace out.